Hi, Isabella. I'm really glad you're here. Today, I'd like to take some time to talk about what you'd like to achieve over and go over some goals that feel meaningful to you. How are you feeling about about today's session?
Um, I'm a little nervous, but also relieved. I feel like I've been carrying a lot on my own.
Okay. That's understandable. It can be hard to take that first step, but you've already done so much by being here. My goal is to create a treatment plan that's tailored to you and help you build a path forward that feels right. I'll be here to support you every step of the way. Um, Today, we'll talk about areas you'd like to focus on. Set goals that are realistic and meaningful to you, and create steps to help you reach them. I'll guide us along the way, but this is your space, and I want you to feel comfortable leading the conversation. Does that sound okay?
Yes, that sounds good. Actually, I have some things in mind, especially with work and my kids.
Okay, perfect. Let's dive in whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Okay. Isabella, from what you shared during intake, it sounds like there are a few areas that feel heavy right now. Could you tell me which ones stand out the most for you? What feels like top priority?
Um, I would say work is a big issue. I used to be really on top of things, but lately I'm just not myself. I can't focus. I'm missing deadlines. And then I end up panicking, getting chest pains. I feel so out of control.
That sounds really challenging. It must be overwhelming to feel like you're losing that sense of control, especially when you're used to handling things well. Would you say that work stress is something you'd like to focus on as a priority?
Yes, definitely. It's affecting everything else too. I feel like I'm bringing the stress home to my kids, and they don't deserve that.
Okay, all right. I can see how work stress is spilling over into other areas, and that's a lot to carry. Let's set a goal to help you manage the stress. For example, we could start with a goal like practice management techniques 3 times a week to help manage work-related anxiety. How does that sound as a starting point?
I think that could help, but I've never really done anything like stress management techniques. What does that look like?
Okay, that's a very good question. Great question, actually. We could try different techniques like mindfulness exercises, deep breathing, or short breaks throughout the day to ground yourself. The goal is to find small, practical ways that help you pause and manage the physical symptoms of stress, like the racing heart or chest tightness. Does that sound doable?
Yes, I think I could try that. Mm, Maybe I'll start with breathing exercises. I feel I could fit that in into my day.
That's a great start. How about we set a time frame of 1 month to practice this, and then we'll review to see how it's working. We can adjust along the way if needed.
Yes, I like that. A month seems reasonable. I just hope I can remember to do it.
Completely normal to feel that way. We can build reminders into our plan if that helps, like using a phone alarm or a note on your desk. Aside from work stress, you've mentioned wanting to bring a more positive energy home for your kids. Would it be helpful to set a goal around creating some routines or moments with them that feel less stressful?
Yes, that would be really good. I feel guilty but I'm always so tense. I like to do something small with them each day, you know, maybe just reading or playing together, but without feeling rushed.
That sounds wonderful. Perhaps we can set a goal like spend 10 minutes each evening in a calm activity with your kids. Do you have some dedicated time that's relaxed? Does that feel manageable?
Yes, I like that. I think they really enjoy that time too.
I know that finding support can be complex, especially with family dynamics. You mentioned having a friend who checks in occasionally. How would you feel about reaching out to them more regularly? Just as you can talk about what you're going through.
I think I could do that. She's been really supportive in the past, and it might be good to talk to someone outside of work and family.
That's a great idea. Even having a brief check-in with her could be helpful, could be a helpful way to release some of that stress. Do you think you'd be comfortable asking her to meet up once a week or maybe even just chatting over the phone?
Yeah, yeah, I think a weekly call would work. It might help to have that time to talk without feeling like I'm burdening anyone, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You also mentioned that faith is an important part of your life. Though things have been challenging with your family, some clients find that reconnecting with their faith helps them feel grounded, even if it's not through traditional services. Do you think there are any faith-based activities or groups that might bring some peace without involving family right now?
Um, Maybe I do miss feeling connected to my faith. Um, it's tricky with my family. I've thought about finding an online group or listening to sermons at home, but I'm not sure where to start.
That sounds like a meaningful option. I could help you reach some online groups or resources if that would be helpful. We can also keep this something to revisit later if it's too soon.
I'd appreciate that, you know. Maybe I'll start with listening at home so I feel a little bit more connected.
Mindfulness is a great tool for managing stress and also building self-compassion. Starting with just a few minutes a day can be a powerful way to help with moments when things feel out of control. Would you be open to incorporating mindfulness into your plan?
I wanted to try it. I don't really know much about it. But if it helps me feel more grounded, I'm open to learning.
Perfect. We can start with something simple, like a 3-minute breathing exercise or grounding exercise to help center yourself. I can show you how during our next session. I can show you how during our next session if that would be helpful.
Okay.
Okay. Another technique that many clients find helpful is journaling. This can be a place to write down what you're feeling and also a way to set small affirmations or recognize small successes. How would you feel about giving that a try?
I think that could help. I feel like I need an outlet to get everything out of my head, you know?
Okay. That's a great that's a great idea. You could set aside even 5 minutes each morning or night just to process any thoughts. We could even include daily reflections or affirmations as a way to work on self-esteem.
Okay.
Okay. To summarize, We've set a goal to practice stress management techniques 3 times a week and spent 10 minutes each evening in a calm activity with your kids. You'll also reach out to your friend for weekly check ins and explore connecting to your faith in a way that feels comfortable. We'll add mindfulness and journaling as daily tools, and we'll review everything in a month. How does that sound?
And that sounds good. I feel like I have some more concrete steps to take, and I'm looking forward to trying them.
Let's check back on these goals in a few weeks to see how things are going and make any adjustments as needed. This is a process, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. Thank you.
Thank, thank you. I already feel like I have a bit of a plan, and that's comforting.
Thank you, Isabella, for being so open today. I know this can feel a lot, but you're making a big step, but you're making a big step by setting these goals. You're not alone in this, and I look forward to seeing the process you make. Reach out anytime if you need to.
Okay, thank you so much. I feel like I can finally start moving forward.
Okay, bye, Isabella.
Bye.